The whole idea of snow on Christmas can be poetic for some. In the night before Christmas, the moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave a luster of midday to objects below. But for others, you can forget poetry. Falling snow is a call to battle, man versus nature.
And sometimes I think nature won in that respect, in that part of it.
Eddie Williams is a public works employee with the city of Moore, one of many charged with keeping the roads clear when ice and snow come calling. On Christmas Eve, he had his hands full.
Well, I'll tell you what, we had a blizzard. We had snow drifts 3 and 4 feet and all kinds of different things, cars stalled.
That was a blizzard. I wouldn't classify it as a storm. It's the worst road conditions that I have ever experienced in my career.
Or most anyone's career, for that matter.
I've been here for 26 years, and it was the most significant storm that we've ever had. And dealing with it brought on some new and different challenges. One being the blizzard conditions, and also the drifts that caused intersections to be blocked and people to be stranded. So it was quite an event.
And just over a month later, in late January, Old Man Winter came calling again with a second dose of heavy ice and snow.
Well, we're doing the best we can with what we have. We had a lot of ice in the beginning, and now it's turned to snow, but still yet we've got to put material on the road to keep everybody from slipping and sliding and trying to keep them safe.
So what does the city do to help keep motorists from slipping and sliding on icy roads? Even before the first snowflake falls, city crews begin stockpiling sand and salt, combining the two into a mixture that will help melt off snow and ice.
We try to mix at least 2 to 3 to 1 sand to salt. And it's a mixture, and we put that in our trucks. And the last storm, we were right at 750 tons of mixture. So that's quite a bit of material.
They use that mixture in conjunction with a fleet of vehicles like this sanding unit. The vehicle is actually an old garbage truck that has been refitted with a sand and salt container and a specialized dispenser. When these trucks hit the road and the lever is pulled, a layer of sand and salt is dispensed over the snow and ice. Through the course of a storm, the trucks will refill continuously, hauling about 15 tons of salt and sand with each run.
The salt and sanders start immediately, and the way we attack that is our emergency facilities are first priority. We start at the hospital, the ambulance, and our fire and police stations so they can function. And then from there, we split the town up and we start hitting all arterial streets. And arterials are just main thoroughfares running north and south. And we just split the town and we work from the core, which is about the center of Moore, and start working every direction.
In addition to the salt and sand trucks, the city also contracts with Silver Star Construction for use of their motor graders that can clear large quantities of snow in a single pass. They also use bobcats and backhoes to clear parking lot entrances and turn lanes after the graders pass through. More often than not, city crews are summoned late at night, on holidays, or whenever the need arises to make sure the rest of us can get home safely.
We are very lucky that we have such a experienced crew. They're very dedicated, and also would like to say thanks to their family that the sacrifices they make for these guys to come out and do their job, and especially around the holidays, and I'm extremely proud of them.
And for good reason. Their battle with the Christmas Eve storm was nothing short of monumental.
And probably about noon Christmas Eve is when we realized we were in serious trouble. But dedicated workers and our crews, I think by about 12:30, 1 a.m. Christmas morning, we had everything under control. All arterial streets were passable, and I really felt good about the road conditions overall.
Of course, for city crews, it's all in a day's work.
We're the street department, and we just have to try to keep the streets where people can move on them.